So how is child support calculated in Utah? Well, here's what's good. In Utah, child support is essentially a non-negotiable. So what we do is we put both parents' income, the number of kids, and how many overnights each parent has with those kids into a table, into an online worksheet, and it gives us what child support should be. Now, that sounds pretty easy, but it's not. Here's where the catch. The catch often is figuring out what a parent's income is, because we include their wages from a job, income from a business, income from investments can be included in that kind of thing. You know, a lot of people are running their own business and they have a lot of write-offs. So to Uncle Sam, they don't make very much money, but for child support purposes, they may make a lot more money than they have to report to Uncle Sam. So we look at all of those kind of things, bonuses, overtime. If overtime is regular, there's a lot of factors. Other things that can go into determining what actual child support is paid is going to be daycare. You know, usually under the law, each parent is responsible for half of the out-of-pocket work or education-related daycare expenses. Another factor that can affect child support is health insurance and health care costs. The default provision in the law is each parent is responsible for 1/2 of out-of-pocket medical, dental, vision, and orthodontic expenses, including insurance premiums. So, if, hypothetically, you have to pay $500 a month in child support, but you're also paying $100 a month toward the child's insurance, then you only have to pay $450 a month in child support to account for that, the person you're paying child support to having to pay half of the insurance premium. So there's a lot of those kind of things that people might overlook. So if you're in the middle of a custody battle, you need to make sure child support is calculated correctly. Let us help you. I mean, you can Google it. It's online. The calculator is online at the Utah Office of Recovery Services. Once you know what the incomes are and how many kids and the overnights, that part's easy. The difficult part is getting to the income figures, first off, many times. Second part that can be hard is how do we factor in the daycare and the medical, dental, vision, insurance, and out-of-pocket expenses so that those are accurately dealt with when we're dealing with child support, because all of them kind of mesh into it. So don't go it alone. Let us help you get that child support calculation right by making sure the input is correct in what incomes actually are versus where, and those other things that many people don't think about, the daycare and the health insurance and the out-of-pocket medical costs. If you'd like to know more, we would love to talk to you. You can go to greaterzionlaw.com and set up a consultation.